Yeah.
There's one dude who's like, my hair is looking green.
Looking what?
Ream
Green.
is Essex for cool, but only for idiots.
Green.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Ream.
My friends call me 3D. Please
Shit
stay
is
tuned for the next hour for the reamiest comedy radio show on the planet. Join us live. I don't even know what I said. It just happened. Join us live. Go to comedypipe.com if you're listening to the live stream. Click the YouTube link. Watch it there. If you are a friend of ours on Facebook, hopefully the YouTube live feed is going. We do have people joining right now, so we'll hear if the audio is working. If you want to call into the show, Comedypipe. Everything is Comedypipe, people. Just Twitter, it's Comedypipe. It's all.
Oh, we Snapchat? Do we Snapchat?
No, we don't Snapchat because
So not everything, folks.
well, but if it's out there, it's Comedypipe.
All right.
So
Snapchat makes me anxious.
I like
Why is
Snapchat.
that?
Well, because people send me something that's really funny, and then I feel like I can't reply unless I have something equally funny, and then I don't reply in time, and then there's another video. I think I'm just too old for it.
No, I'm definitely way too old for Snapchat, but I like it. Keeps me young.
It keeps you young.
You know, the sound is good.
Snapchat
Awesome.
filters are the new MySpace angle. Like if there's a chick and all of her Tinder photos have those weird Snapchat filters on.
Right.
Yeah, she's ugly as shit.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through the lineup here real quick. Jefferson is joining us again.
Hey-o.
Joe is here. Cal.
Hello. They killed.
And welcome back to the show. Nell Shanahan, or as Mike likes to call her, Nell Shambleglamber.
Shambledrams of the Shanna clan.
We have a
yeah.
Shanna fan club.
Yeah.
Yep. There is a Shanna fan club.
Yeah,
It's just Mike.
It's just me. But we are accepting applications. You can send me your letters.
Okay.
And they will be evaluated.
If there's enough of us, we get to make jackets.
Yes. Nice jacket. Satin jackets.
Does there have to be enough, or is that just when you?
Well,
get
yeah,
discount?
like monetarily, right? Like we have to make it worth our while. I'm not gonna.
You're gonna have-
Someone else is gonna pay for my sweet
You're gonna have dues in the
Shanna clan jacket. Yeah, we're gonna have dues in the fan club.
Or what do they call it? Tithing? Dues?
Something.
But he didn't put Shanahan, and then somewhere in a post, Joe had put another guest. So just a name. I'm trying to get. So
How many fucking Nells do you know?
I don't know if you went autocorrect like stupid or your phone did. I don't like it was just gibberish. It didn't. I kind of went all right, maybe, and nobody.
Sometimes
questioned
people
it, so.
call me Neil.
They do call you Neil. That's right.
Seriously?
Yeah, there's been some like comedy show posters or like food orders that say Neil instead of Nell.
Huh.
Mhm. Marquee stuff. Like
Yeah.
name's been on a marquee and it said Neil Shanahan.
It's just like no excuse. for
Neil
that
in
kind of
lights.
job.
Neil in
I
lights.
figured after the movie Nell, it was not a question on how it was pronounced. It was Nell.
People still fuck it up.
Tay in the wind.
Cal, you'll be happy to know Grady Dixon is watching the
Grady
show
is
right
here. Colleen
Fuck
joined
you,
us. Gray's here.
Grady.
Jody Lee is here. Hey, Joe Green is here. He's pretty cool. He's a good guy.
He's all right.
Joe Green, are you? Whoa, you're Inception.
Kim is here. April's here. Welcome to the show. We do have a wide vast of people
Huge.
in the comedy industry
Huge.
joining us.
A wide vast of people. A wide vast.
You should be a speechwriter.
Thanks, guys.
Can we just get right to it?
That actually would be good for the
You-
past couple presidents we've had, and then that, Obama excluded, but the Bush and Trump. Like we have a vast whatever it was you said that was. I could see them saying that,
Yeah. Okay.
and people going, "All right, well at least they didn't say shithole."
Cal wanted to jump into stuff. Oh, Cal, what is she into?
She
Yeah,
keeps
she
tucking
lost
her
her
toy
toy.
out of range.
Okay. Did you want to skip directly to the poop topic of?
I feel like it's something we should cover.
Okay.
What?
You
Like
go.
a Cleveland
Yeah,
Well, no.
Okay, so is it possible to push out a fart so hard that you accidentally push out an entire solid turd while standing or walking?
No.
No.
I
say
disagree.
no.
What can you stand? I mean, if I'm standing right now.
If that happened, I would remember
Well,
that.
no.
Like for the people that can't see me, I am standing with my back
Yeah.
arched.
But stand up.
You can get more of an arch.
I think
It
it's,
doesn't have to be large,
Pop it out.
but it does have
Pop
to
it
be
out.
like a whole turd.
I feel like I could poop right now.
But you have to be trying to fart, not trying to poop.
Okay.
See, my husband maintains that it's only possible if it's diarrhea or if you're an old incontinent man. And I said it's not possible to know what's in another man's heart or pants. And there's 7 billion of us, so somebody's done it.
Right.
The odds are in the favor of that happening.
That's a hell of an argument.
There was a video of the guy in Albany walking down the street that all of a sudden just like reached in and took out 2 turds and flung it on the sidewalk. And
Wait, what?
He did not skip a beat. Yeah.
Gross.
Oh,
They must
that's
have been really well
excellent.
formed.
Yeah. Yes. It was amazingly
You need
well
to
formed.
you need to send Neil that video.
A lot of fiber for a streetwalker.
Yeah.
Did you see the guy on the Upper East Side, like last year or the year before, who was like attacking rich women with bags of poop?
No.
Yeah,
sounds
he
normal
like
these
threw
days.
one at one lady's head, and then he like shoved another bag of poop down the back of a lady's shorts, and they
Classy.
were white.
That's classy.
It was
Never
excellent.
mind. It's classy. Now Jody says hi.
Oh, hi,
There you go. And Kim says, "No, you rock."
You
Jody. Thank you.
I think it's possible.
Rock and
Kim
or roll.
No. She didn't say anything about rolling. She just said rock.
Travis has joined in and wants.
Hey, Travis.
It's a science project.
We're being interactive right now.
Yeah, this
Hello,
is
Travis.
the most interactive comedy radio show we've ever had. It's fantastic.
Yep.
Travis is the
Shit's
kind of
working.
person that I feel like with $10 I could probably convince him to try and fart out a whole shit.
But that
Travis,
was the thing you said. Was,
let's see if he
it
answers.
was an accident. That was the scenario. Like somebody pushing out a fart so hard.
Right. Like,
And
does
then
it
it just-
count? Well, because
Yeah.
if you're trying, then you're
Yeah.
just shitting.
Right.
Yeah. It's just no girls, no cup at that
Yeah.
point. Yes, he's shitting.
Right.
Yeah. See, the solid form is I think where the whole thing does
Just
go
a
wrong.
empty
Where
gas
I'm
couch.
now agreeing with your husband that I've been sitting at work and I think I got a little fart. And I'm like, well, that's not gonna go.
But
And
you
I
catch
race to
it,
the
you don't
back.
take the risk.
I don't.
But sometimes, I mean, I've been in a
Yeah, it's
decision once or
happened.
twice where you take the risk.
Yeah,
You know?
See,
There's
one
sometimes
of-
when you don't have the choice. The car has been my enemy in that one.
I didn't
I'm
like these
3
jeans
minutes
anyway.
ago.
See, one of my most disappointing discoveries of my adult life is whenever you ask a dude, like I tried to prove this in my past, like not every dude in the world that I know has shit himself as an adult. Nope.
Yes.
Every single guy I know has
Yes.
a shitting himself story.
Yeah. It's kind of
One kid I knew had a story about shitting himself in the club and then staying there until it closed.
Wow.
That's
Bravery.
that's next level shit right there. No,
That guy had no problem getting a drink. People just would think,
why does it smell like dirty diaper in here?
It was Belfast.
Oh, that's
Oh.
Fantastic.
oh, well, then it's blended.
You have another fun story about some bodily fluids at a bar.
Which
Maybe a
one?
pub.
Which one?
Which bodily fluid or which pub? Right? No.
Why don't you start with all of
The
them?
one involving our good friend Goat.
Okay, so my best friend from college, his name is Goat, and he's a maniac. And we're like on spring break in Spain, and I see him. He's at the bar, and he's like doing that thing where his shoulders are all getting stiff, and I'm like, no, No,
I
no, no,
don't
no.
know the thing.
He's peeing.
he's peeing.
Oh,
And
okay.
so he
You know, they
puts
get loose at the end and you
Yeah,
shake a
the
little.
shiver? Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
the solid, and then So he puts a full warm pint on the bar, and the bartender goes to pick it up, and me and my female friend are like, no. So Goat picks it up and swings around and just hands it to this rugby dude. And
Send the link.
This dude holds it and feels that it's warm, and he's like, this is piss, right? And we're like, yeah. And he goes, all right, hold on. This kid's been a cunt the whole night. Hey, Billy, come here. Down this. And this kid just like chugs my buddy's piss.
Oh.
And like 5 of us were like, yeah! Because I'm like 21 and it was great.
Oh, that's great.
It's still great now,
It's
I'm
still
30.
That's timeless.
Oh, right? It is. It's like a fucking gold bar or something.
It was so warm. It was like practically steam was
Oh, I'm
coming off
sure.
of it.
I mean,
Like,
just
how did you
just
not
this.
know? Well,
God.
where was it again?
Spain.
Did they do the warm beer thing there, like Germany?
No. The girls hiss at you if they think that their boyfriend is hitting on you.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's weird. It's like the place is full of snakes. You're just like walking through a bar in your little mini skirt. It's like,
Oh, huh.
That's weird.
Aggressive.
That's really
That is
aggressive.
aggressive.
That's like chimpy.
that was also the
Yeah.
same vacation
That's-
where I
that's
broke my nose.
animalistic. Yeah,
Right. What?
I broke my nose on that
Oh.
vacation. I was like blackout, and my friend is carrying me. I'm like, I don't need your help. You always treat me like a kid. I could look after myself. And I push him away and I pivot directly into a glass window.
Oh!
Just like, boom, instant karma.
Oh,
Joe punched a boob.
Oh, great.
No, by accident.
Yeah.
I poked it
Well,
with
then-
this
With this.
at the Comic-Con 2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, where should we head? And I said, why don't we go that way? Just as this woman was walking by, and I
Yeah.
her right in the head. I was like, and she could have taken me. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, and the mole, the big
yeah,
mole on her
big hairy
face.
mole.
I think we saw one of those. I think we saw that lady this weekend at Cafe Hollywood. We went out for Patty's Day.
Oh,
We saw two
yeah.
leprechaun fairies. They were
2 leprechauns.
two leprechaun fairies.
Little
Yeah,
people.
with 12 boobs between them.
Yes.
Little people.
No,
Jefferson?
I wish they were little. They were the opposite of little people. They were very large, big people.
Hey Jefferson,
Yes.
do you know anybody that believes in leprechaun fairies?
Just one guy.
Who?
Dave Canyon.
What?
Really?
Yeah, he talked about him last time on his podcast. You should have heard it.
Leprechaun fairies.
The
That
Leprechaun
sounds
Fairies
amazing.
on the Dave Canyon podcast. You could have heard it if you had gone to dumbingitdownwithdave.com.
Is that distinct from a leprechaun pixie?
Well, obviously, but Dave Canyon could tell you the difference.
Obviously.
Everybody knows that.
Where does he
Come
do
on.
this podcast?
He talks about pixies and fairies.
No, where?
Oh, where? He does it in his car.
Oh yeah. What's his car?
Yeah, it's a
Kia
gold
Rio.
Kia Rio. Oddly enough, talking about leprechauns and a gold Kia Rio. Imagine that.
It's his pot of gold.
Yeah,
Going
his
to and
pot
from
of gold.
How
He's on.
disappointing is that? You follow a leprechaun to the end of a rainbow and there's a gold Kia Rio.
Just going up and down the interstate. Yeah.
And now Dave does his podcast from it. 36 of them, actually.
He's saving up for a PT
36
cruiser.
podcasts so far. So, yeah,
Actually
he's
up to, but
he's
uh,
practically a vet now.
Dave's on a snow day because apparently a lot
He was
of
in the war?
Well, no, well,
highways-
I don't know.
yeah, he is
Oh,
a, he
boy.
is a veteran.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow, that was a lucky
Look
guess.
at that.
Navy, I believe.
Now
He
you
was on a
know.
boat. Went all over.
Oh, I
the
thought you
world.
said maybe, I believe. And then I was like, well, let's get confirmation before we start giving all this praise. I mean, it's only a
2008 Gold
podcast.
Kia Rio, Dumbing It Down with Dave podcast. I'll post it in the chat for all of those
For
viewers.
all to see. They can even
Check
email
out
him at dumbingitdownwithdave@yahoo.com.
Really?
Really?
He's that
They can do it. He'll answer you too. I've done it.
He's up. Have you?
Have you? Or have I? Yeah, of course I have.
That was a great plug.
And then
I'm going to create a rival podcast called Smarten It Up with Shanahan.
I love it.
Ooh, I like this.
We'll record in my husband's car.
see what the thing
Or
about
on
Dave's
the bus
podcast
when
is-
there's
is-
bus lights.
Oh man, I really want that. So the other day at 7:45, two ladies were like throwing bows on this bus I was on. And there was no, like, you normally, like, before a fight, there's some preamble, like there's shouting. You can see that a fight is
the
going to
lead
happen.
up.
No, this lady, like, she looked like she was just looking for a seat, and then she starts hammering fists onto this other chick. And I got real British and just kind of went, woo! And then I'm like holding really tightly onto my unicorn book bag. So unfortunately, the CDTA hasn't released the footage.
Yeah.
I want my 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Like, there's this two thing, and then like on Facebook, like, you circle yourself
Yeah.
doing that. Like, this is where the real story is.
I made it. That's like
Pretty
when I was
cool
on the
book bag.
news. I was on the news when I got robbed, running away with my hands up from the robber.
Seriously?
See that very cowardly small boy on the television right there on the left side of the screen? That's me.
I don't know why I look like, oh, there's a small boy.
There's just a fat cat and a Dave and Buster's goblet.
There is
Ooh.
the
Is that a goblet? It
since
has to be
pimpin',
bigger to be a
since
goblet.
been
I think it's a goblet. I mean, Dracula would drink blood out of that. That's a goblet.
pimpin'. And pimps drink out of goblets.
Yeah, and a pimp would drink out of that.
still the coolest thing I have on the
I take
shelf
all my
here
bits for Dave and Buster.
is my flying. It's my flying fuck.
If you a bottom bits, you come with me to Dave and Buster, and I take good care. You just like you take good care of the street.
I got
So,
unlimited credits.
For a pimp named Slickback. Don't call me Slickback. That's not my name, motherfucker.
So
My name is a pimp called Slickback. That's my name. You dumb motherfucker.
Is that homeless or a home full?
That's a home full, girl. I got all the property around this block. I got
Slickback the
corners.
pimp. I love him.
I got corners. I got corners, and I got corners.
He needs us to shout for Dave and Buster's.
And I fucks with Dave and Buster.
also,
I with Dave and Buster.
Also a title subscriber.
And I subscribe to Ty. Yeah, I got that $9.99. Yeah.
Grady,
And your girl's best friend.
I'm a girl's best friend.
Does the pimp do dance games?
If you want the pimp to do dance game, well, if the money's right, get one of my hoes. One of my hoes to get up there and dance the night way for you, Joe. No, you in that weird shit. I know why a pimp named Slickback talks kind of like Mike Tyson.
Because that would be Mike Tyson's pimp name.
Would. No, I still love Ducks. That's fine. Hey, you were saying something about Grady? Fuck Grady.
I hope you use the art department's
I
magic.
I did. I told him. I posted on Facebook.
Did you? I haven't seen it.
I posted on Facebook and I said, comment on this 2 years from now, you fucking creep.
I have a new mission to steal that gauntlet from Grady.
Yeah.
Now signed by.
It's $100.
Yeah,
it was
so
No shit.
Yeah.
that
It makes it even
Infinity
sweeter.
Gauntlet, there was a dude on St. Patrick's Day who had one, and me and Mike stumble bum up to him, and we're like, "Can we wear your glove?" And he had like zero personality, which is why he has an Infinity Gauntlet at the bar.
Right.
And this dude's just like, "Well, do you know what this is? Have you seen the Marvel movies?" And Mike goes, "I've seen X-Men 3."
Come on, dude.
It was I backed out the bit. I had to take
It was.
a moment.
That's why it was so great because
Yeah.
that was the fucking reaction I got. He didn't say anything, and this guy was he was fat at least. At the very least, he was fat, but he looked like he had big arms.
No, he had manager at Verizon muscles.
Okay, so bigger muscles than me, but he looked like he could have just punched me in the face, and he just looked at me so disappointed.
He was
He
heartbroken.
He goes, "Well, it's from the Avengers movie." I was like, "Oh, that's cool. Give it to me."
So Travis has a good comment here. You got
That's
a
a
better
lie.
chance of taking Grady's virginity before you get the gauntlet from him.
Jefferson, have at it. Either one. The choice is up to you.
And,
Which kind of?
Fuck him and take it.
King Shaw Mecca says Nella's awesome. Hi, baby girl.
Oh, hey, man.
Oh.
What's up, Mecca? He's a cool dude.
And Dave Cannon just wants to know, everyone know he has 86 podcasts.
God damn right you do, Dave. 86
Correction.
podcasts.
It'll be a new number next time.
Asterisk. There we go, 86. But he's on a snow day.
You just say 36?
I did.
I don't know shit about shit. You don't know shit about shit.
It's nothing on Blaze after
That's episode 972.
that.
That's what I was going to say Dave was up to next time.
Well, it's competition, man.
Pick a number. He was at
Fierce.
36,000 last week.
That's right.
He's keeping it real. Not
Real
truthful.
dumb.
Well, it's not called
truthful.
math with Dave, so we
No,
can
but it's
forgive
called
him.
dumbing it down. It's not about dumb things. It's taking complex things and trying to make sense of them to people that may not understand them. Pragmatism, some logic.
Ooh.
That's so. It's
Mhm.
it's a misconceiving name. Dave is a very seasoned, wise man.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
You should do the intro for the show. That was very nice.
I hope he was.
I want to put my dick in
I
Dave now.
coined. Shit, I forgot how I coined his show the first dozen times I did it. I don't know.
See, in my head, he's just like a dude who's off a side path who's all uplit and has an extra quest for you.
In the video game known as life.
Yeah. He's got a fetch quest for you.
Go find my gold Kia Rio.
You must fuel.
I'll give you 86.
Yeah, you gotta
I'll
start
give you
small.
86 podcasts. You go find my gold Kia Rio. They're collectibles. God damn. It's wonderful.
Love
Did you guys see that Daniel Bryan came back for last night? To
Who?
wrestling? That's cool.
Who's
Oh,
that?
right, I didn't know he was gone.
Daniel Bryan came back last
And I
night.
pay attention to a lot of wrestling.
That's all right. I just wanted to say it in public out on the air because it's cool.
Did you?
We
go
can
see
move
Mean
on to other
Gene?
topics.
Did you go see Mean
See
Gene?
the guy with the
I didn't. When I was younger, I met a bunch of those guys.
Yeah.
If I run across them now, I want it to be like work. Like I want to be getting paid for it.
Yeah.
You know what I
The
mean?
reverse,
Not.
Yeah.
It's cool and I love it. But I don't. The closest interaction I want to have is like ringside when we get like a fist bump from Aleister Black or something cool
That
like
was
that.
very cool.
Like I don't want to be like waiting at a hotel or like or even going to it's cool. Like
It's
no.
because he doesn't trust himself not to fangirl. Like, oh my god, I think it's so
Yeah.
great. I like when you do a suplex.
That's so much. That's like most of it. That's really it.
all I saw.
Most of it. But no, yeah. I mean, people.
Michael Jackson crying.
Yeah, right. Michael Jordan crying, just ugly as hell. You know, like what Kardashian is gross.
The bottom lip is getting sucked back to your throat.
But I know a bunch of people who do that, and that's awesome. It's cool. Like I get the appeal of having.
I didn't go see him. I was in the building that he was in. And
Yeah.
when they announced Mean Gene has entered the building.
That guy
ladies
should do
and
his
gentlemen.
own introductions. His voice is so distinct. Like
We don't know that now. Like that was the one thing I left curious was to see what Mean Gene looked like in real life.
The
not
same.
A picture. You think?
I think he looks the same.
Yeah,
he's
he looked old when we were kids.
Yeah, he's
Well,
just
yeah,
older
it's-
now.
well,
Like he's just always drunk now. Like then it was 75%. Like now he's just always shithouse. I think he's had 2 liver transplants. Honest to God.
They give you 2?
This guy, yeah. I mean, if you know Vince McMahon,
What if you fart hard enough, you can blow the liver out?
right? Ooh.
Ooh.
The Mean Gene, I think it's.
So yeah, that is, medically that's what they call it.
Oh yeah.
Code
your
Blue. We
ass.
got a Mean Gene. Code Blue.
Art thou bored? Shit your pants.
Travis
oh,
has
yeah.
a current picture
With Mean Gene?
Oh, Mean Gene.
of Mean Gene. Yeah,
Post that shit.
post that
Let's see.
motherfucker.
Travis,
Such
did you
a
go to the
Travis-
Comic
I
Con?
never picked that.
Come on.
Because Joe blew me off, and I had to go by myself, and then I saw other people there that had people there, and I was by myself.
Did you run into Grady there?
I did. I saw Grady and Mackenzie there.
Oh.
Um,
I love her for leading
They're,
them on like that.
they're
It-
orbiting.
it was very weird.
Making him think he's got a shot. God bless her.
I know. They're orbiting.
Grady was working there. Well, she's kind of geeky.
Oh, of course she
her and I
is.
walked around for like a half hour.
Right, yeah, because she had to get away from fucking Grady.
Well, but why
That
is
was
she
his
there?
make-a-wish.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Dog down.
Buddy's back.
Dog down.
You okay?
And, and Travis said he's been sick in bed, so no, she already got.
Aw. Feel better, boo.
But her and I walked around
Bitch.
the Comic Con and looked at the toys. I bought some stuff, and it just I'm getting middle aged. I don't feel old, but then there's times where like
We're old, Mike.
even though there's not a large age gap, there's such a diverse difference in your upbringing,
Sure.
the things you were into. And
Mackenzie doesn't count though, because she didn't watch Sesame Street as a kid
it's,
either.
but we're like
Oh.
looking at magnets,
Right.
Like, just magnets, rows and rows on a turnstile thing, and there's like Zelda stuff and like
Mackenzie's just like, how are they stuck to the wall?
so there was some that we
I
understood,
love you, sweetheart.
and then she turned the turnstile, and it was all like the classic games, the original Centipedes, Pac-Man,
Right.
all this stuff. And she's like, "Oh, I've seen that game. I've seen that. I think I know that one." And I'm like, just scanning them quickly. I'm like, I know every single goddamn one, and I played them pretty much.
If she
when
had
they
just a
came out.
slight speech impediment, people would think she was special. I remember that. You know, oh,
That's a great
Mackenzie
social
was cute,
experiment,
yeah.
though.
It's like, oh,
Mackenzie's
no,
very, very pretty, but put her in a helmet and walk her around the mall and see what happens.
Ah.
Right? The hell, we could probably sell her on that.
Yeah. Let's like go to a mall in Vermont because otherwise they want to be like, "Hey,
Right.
Travis's chicken inbox.
All right. Oh, my
For the
phone is
picture of me.
literally in the car. Son of a
Well,
bitch.
you're not Joe, so that's okay.
Oh.
Have you noticed that nerds have a very particular smell? Like every like
Do I smell?
game shop.
Do I smell?
Oh gosh.
I'm next level, so if anybody's
Holy
saying
shit,
anything-
he looks
I got
exactly
nothing
the
on
same.
you.
It's just a bunch of
So, like-
fucking gorillas.
No, but like
sniffing
every
themselves.
time you go into like a
Wow.
comic book store or like a used game store, it smells the same.
Okay. I
Hey, it looks the
agree.
same. That's Mean Gene.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
there's
he
an
looks
extra-
like someone's uncle.
Yeah,
All,
there's
all
actually
he
a
needs
picture
is
of him
some
in
just
his
for men in the mustache.
Yeah.
Get some mustache dye there, and he'd be back.
Absolutely.
He's holding it good.
The golden tones of Mean Gene.
Manager at
It's probably like Dave
You
Caney.
were saying something that I was going to piggyback on. What did you just say?
Great question.
Mean Gene just lost me.
Oh, how nerd spaces have a very particular
They smell
smell.
the same.
Yeah.
Oh, like grandma's basement has that. Every
Mhm.
grandma's
Yeah.
basement has
Yep.
that.
I was in a
Comic
used
Cons have that.
exactly.
Yeah.
I was in a
Yeah.
a used game store in Vermont a couple of weeks ago, and the owner was openly talking about how he had gotten like an incense display and he'd gotten a popcorn machine and he just couldn't like get the nerd stick out.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was stuck at
That's
least
sadness, man.
Three
It gets
times.
in the walls.
sadness and virginity, just like
It's just
seeping out of
worse than-
everyone's
Worse
pores.
than cigarettes.
And then it smells like popcorn on top.
Right,
And incense.
incense. Yeah, it's terrible. It's just-
I was stuck at
Burn
these
it.
3 different instances
Rebuild.
at this Comic-Con, digging through bins of Transformers and plastic Ziploc baggies when said individual would wander up and be like, "Hi." I'm like, "Hi."
You're gonna
Special
get,
people.
like,
Yeah, and not special, just
you're gonna get that con plague they talk about digging through all that shit like that.
oh, I didn't think about that. Like,
Yeah, you,
it's so
you get
brain-
far enough into the bin, you
Fuck.
come out with Asperger's.
I didn't think about that. That's probably true.
I don't like to be touched anymore.
Now I gotta go watch
You're
all my
right, Dad.
Transformers. I'm gonna watch every single one.
Tested Optimus positive.
Right, once the head goes back.
But all had the same
Once your
smell.
neck deep.
All 3 individuals had the same
Mhm.
smell, and it's just, I don't know.
The
It's
t-shirts tucked into sweatpants. And
yeah.
Velcro sneakers.
It's very-
From like 4 feet down, all the windows are really clean. From all the licking.
I have learned something. I do need to bring some Purell when I go to the Comic-Cons and digging through the stuff now.
Sure.
I'm going to another one August or
Just
April.
crying.
April 7th. Yeah, I know. I'm talking
You know
about-
those-
I'm
you know
talking about
those-
drinking it.
You know those gloves that Homer uses in the beginning? Where he why don't you just bring one of those things with you?
I'm just gonna bring my straight jacket.
Sift through it with those little, whatever it was, gloves that Grady has. Get 2 of those.
The
Do they make a left and a right?
Damn right. I need, all right, folks. We need your donations. We need $200 so I can get 2. Well, they don't make a
that's why we're gonna
right
steal
or a
Grady's.
left Infinity Gauntlet. We're at a crossroads already. It's only one hand.
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm
That
missing a beat.
sucks.
They
Because
must
it's
make
going to
it.
cost more than $100 to get a custom
Yeah,
left-handed Infinity
that's
Gauntlet.
true.
Damn it.
Well, you could. No, you couldn't. I don't know.
Uh,
Or you could just get a new hobby like golf.
all right. Here it is, folks. We need you to donate for a 3D printer so we can.
There we go. Now we're
make-
making. Now we go.
two-
So we can make you an Infinity glove, and me some new golf clubs.
Sure.
That'll be
'Cause
perfect.
that's not
Was
how
it you
works
who
with
told
3D
me that-
printing, but okay.
Golf was gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
Used to be.
Is that real?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
the
it makes
old
me
play,
so
but that's
angry.
the play on words. Yeah. Yeah, but
It
now
used to be golf without the L.
have you ever seen the? Somebody will say it's somebody else's bit, but I remember it being Robin Williams doing the golf bit about the creation of golf in Scotland, and oh god, it's some of the funniest shit I've ever heard. And at the end, he's like, "Right, and the last final rule: no women and no blacks." Right.
I like how they cleaned it up by saying blacks.
Yeah. Oh, golf.
We had to keep it PG.
So we're getting a 3D printer. That's cool.
Yep.
I like that.
Got that. It's on the Amazon wish list
That's
now.
good.
Go there
I love
and, subscribe.
Did you see someone 3D printed a house?
I did not.
Like a full size house.
Yeah, but
It was like a tiny house size.
Free
house.
shot one?
Yeah, they 3D printed a house. It's like 10K for the materials. It takes a day to put it up. Like
It was
all
the same
concrete.
people that
Yeah.
3D printed
Yeah.
that bridge in Florida.
yes,
Wow.
yes, I have.
Holy shit.
I have seen the video. And in,
Jefferson coming out.
in technique, it is 3D printing, but it's basically this big machine that's on a course to build a house that's basically just like shitting out freaking cement, and it builds the walls. Like it goes around and it just looks
The
like
tiny
it's
house sounds
just
cool. Like the inchworm from Labyrinth has a little like.
Hello. Come inside and read the missive.
Got my new house. Slate roof.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I don't,
Damn.
I don't do tiny house.
No, I don't.
No, you shouldn't. Like a bunch of studies show it's really bad for you to live in that small of a space.
Like, I mean, I don't need a big house. I just need a tall house. It took me like 3 dozen houses to find this one, and it met 2 criteria. I fit in the shower, and I fit downstairs, and it was hard. It was very difficult to find a house that had both
Yeah,
of them.
and you're
You're not
cutting
even that
yourself
tall.
off a
I'm
few
6'3".
inches with the drop ceiling.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like 6'3", like
Low ceilings, and people were short. A lot of the houses were built.
There's a lot of
Long
Italian
ago,
people around here, and they're pretty short.
Yeah,
it's all the Irish.
Around.
whatever.
Fucking hot.
But I'm like, if I got to rip a wall apart to make that shower taller, I'm not even. Unless it was amazing, and none of them were. None of them met the expectations that I So anyway,
Now you found your kingdom,
For
your
now.
castle.
That's
Yeah,
a really sad episode of one of those like house hunter shows.
Sit
Like,
in the
I
shower.
just wanted to be tall.
I'm
Yeah,
a
it's
giant.
like-
I can't fit anywhere.
it's my life.
See, talk. And a pimp named Slipback shows up. He's like, "Hey, I got you 3D. Come check out this crib. You need 3D.
Just raise them ceilings.
Gee, I ain't getting no fuck. I get Chandra down here. She raised ceilings all the time.
Gives a hell of a hand job and does killer drywall.
Yeah, you call what you want, drywall, whatever. That bitch got their own name for it. Shit. Oh,
Drywall was
I'm gonna put one of my bitches in what Bunny's wearing right now.
little Batman cape.
Little Batman cape with gold sparkles on it. Bitch, motherfucking looking good.
Needs more pearls. That's a come on her
Slick
back
back.
joke.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. Yo, Jesus Christ, I run these streets, Joe. Shit.
He's about to fuck your dog. Watch
No. That's not,
he broke character. Just
no. Dog's way too cute to fuck.
Nice.
That dog is way too cute to fuck.
Yeah, I didn't stutter. Not that time.
I'm only into nasty bitches.
Well, you know, I have a type. Oh, Rottweilers.
I don't know. Horrible things.
I don't know. Rottweiler females. I don't know. What other things that I wanted to mention?
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, talk about that outside. But the package man blew himself up with his own package.
That's
Mhm.
again purposefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they say.
It's like,
Yeah,
I hope it was.
like,
That'd be
that's
great if it
gotta
was
be
an
a-
accident.
Yeah, I'm like,
Like,
I
just
wanna
hit a
know.
bump in the car.
The SWAT team was creeping on him.
That's okay. That is what I heard. They were getting close. And
Yeah. But I want to see the car.
I
Anyone out there, if you are watching or
Here's a
listening,
gold key
and you have a photo of the car, I want to see it. I don't want to see just the top of the car. I want to see the car.
I say give it about a week before the
Yeah.
pictures start coming out.
That shit'll leak.
Oh yeah, they got
Yeah.
to.
See, I really prefer to imagine that instead of doing it on purpose, he was like fiddling with the sellotape like a single mother at Christmas.
yeah. Uh-huh. All nervous, herky jerky, and also it's like, "Mom!"
Instead of bumping the car.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Heading to the next FedEx.
What kind of wrapping paper do you think he
Oh
used?
my god, the funny, the Sunday funny,
That's
for sure, 100%. Like irony. You know, guy thought he was a
Funny
comic.
for me.
Yeah.
I was imagining like a happy birthday.
He's this generic
The
white
bow.
looking dude, and he went into the. They
That's
showed,
how you know it's not terrorism.
right, generic white. Well, I
Wow.
can call it that, anyways. He went into the
Doesn't
to the
matter
FedEx
where.
and he had a white wig on and a baseball hat and like fucking rubber gloves, and nobody at any of these FedExes was like, huh.
No, because there's weird people out. No, okay, I'm not gonna call them weird people. There are unique individuals
Sure.
out there that wear and dress anything the
Sure.
fuck they want.
No,
when
that's
the
cool.
fuck
If I
they
see a
want.
guy
So, yeah,
walking into
I'll be
the
correct.
the
about
bank that I work at
Yeah.
wearing fucking like cellophane rubber gloves,
Yeah.
I'm keeping an extra eye on
It might be Karl Lagerfeld. You don't know.
it.
It's still keeping an eye.
That's called
He's
Lagerfeld.
fine
I
until
shut
he.
down.
Yeah, he's fine until he fucks up. It's on, bitch.
No, I'm real good at my job. Oh, no, you're talking about Carl. Carl. Not Carl.
Fuck you, go.
I don't get it. Or a white wig. I don't know.
What's your preference?
I-
Like a purple wig, he passes, but like
Oh.
white, who picks that?
It's just weird.
Goth.
It's like Magneto or some shit. You know?
You were
There you go. Not all the time, Jefferson. You know what? I'm not gonna dignify this conversation by continuing it.
So I thought X-Men 3 was your favorite movie.
X-Men 3 is my favorite movie because it's the best Marvel movie ever made. 100%. You hear that, Grady?
No, but
You fucking piece of shit.
I think the world saw the Twitch
No, that was a wink.
now.
That wasn't a
Was
twitch.
that what that was?
Yeah,
Hey Grady, I
Your
looked
whole
real cute in 2009.
me too. I don't know. Just fuck Grady. That's what I'm getting at.
We're getting some love, some likes, some hearts, some.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah, you're loving the Grady hate. I know. We're not calling him this week though. Fuck him.
I don't know who's doing it. But
He's
this is
never gonna
fantastic.
see me coming.
No, I can't wait.
Because I'm gonna do it in the dark.
Yeah.
It's a double. See what I did there?
Choke him with the Infinity Gauntlet.
He's already made that thing wet.
Oh. Yeah. Right. Do you really want that, Jefferson? Like, you can go buy your own for $100.
That's a
That
great
doesn't.
point.
That's
No,
not
it's-
full of
No,
semen.
it's weird that both of us had asked him.
Yeah, now that the fingers don't articulate.
Oh, I didn't. No,
anymore.
hold on. Let me be clear. I didn't touch Grady's Infinity Gauntlet, and I fucking never would.
That wasn't Grady's fault.
That wasn't Grady's. I need to make that 100%
No,
clear.
this
In that
is a
story,
stranger's.
this was a stranger's Infinity Gauntlet.
It
It's great.
was sweaty.
No.
So you can move
See
the
what I-
fingers on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it had little rings inside.
That's
where you
great.
all
But
five
was it
fingers.
his?
No.
That
No, it was the dude in the bars. I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
It wasn't Grady's.
That
But, like,
makes that,
How boring do you have to be? Like, it's St. Patrick's Day. You go out to the bar and you take your Infinity Gauntlet
It's
because otherwise no one will talk to you.
it's an excuse. You're
I
right with it.
guess.
But
You're
now,
an outgoing pedophile.
But
now
yes, learn to tell a joke. Steal somebody else's at that point. I don't know.
but being reminded that that wasn't Grady's Gauntlet makes the art department just more amazed that that picture existed. That it
Right? That's the
became that
right.
profile.
That's the real beauty of it.
Wait, the one in the picture that isn't his?
It's the
Wait,
one.
I'm confused.
Okay, so the thing I posted on Grady's Facebook today of me flipping him off. That
yeah,
post,
that's not Grady.
that's not Grady's. No,
No, but the
Yeah.
one that Grady is wearing is Grady.
it's Grady's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I wore Grady.
That's the one Grady
Oh,
came on.
gross! Oh,
Yeah.
your hands are moisturized though. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
I wish I'd
Whatever you call
sanitized
it
again
now,
afterwards, but it's, I didn't think of him using it, if you
Mm-mm.
will.
That's what grosses me out about real dolls. Is like cleaning all the parts.
Cleaning them in
Oh, like
shame when
sex
you're
dolls?
done.
Whatever. You gotta clean yourself off one way or the other.
It's like I've
matter
never cleaned
what.
a GI Joe.
Did you change? Did you
Never
change
got
this bitch's name to Sex Doll?
Yes.
But how do you clean it out? Like, do you gotta open its legs and hold it underneath the bathtub faucet?
No, you just get a pressure washer.
He's like, yeah, you just wring it out in the tub.
Yeah. No idea. Call,
I think
Grady.
the Geminals come out.
The Gemini?
The Geminals.
Call Grady. Don't know.
No, I think. I mean, I'd hope the fun parts come out for washing.
You would, right?
Dishwasher safe.
Yeah.
Microwave safe.
At this microwave.
Maybe they use
Yeah, get it to
like
body
warm apple
temperature.
pie.
or they use a Woomba.
Oh,
Hey.
Moomba?
Yeah, womb. Good.
Oh, shit.
He's a little slow.
He's a little. At least the glass is clean.
It's a vacuum.
But Jefferson being slow,
For your
who's the
vagina.
fastest person you know?
The fastest person I know is Dave Canyon.
That
You
is-
know how I
that
knew
is
that?
Really, like
Because the last time he was doing a podcast in his gold Kia Rio, which was oddly enough show number 46, he told me how fast he was going.
Okay. That's very specific.
That's right.
Gotta love Dave. Where can you reach Dave?
At dumbing it down with Dave at yahoo.com.
What's the show about?
All kinds of
Stuff.
stuff. Yeah, everything.
I really-
Anything.
I really said it eloquently earlier.
You did.
Why's it got to be Japanese?
because they make the best ones.
Okay, that's true.
Obviously.
Honda. You're right.
He talks about real dolls a
Honda
lot. I've heard.
Sir.
He's a big fan of the real dolls.
There's a blog. Let's find out. Let's read it on the air.
He's trying to get him to sponsor his show. I don't know how this is working out.
But check out
This
his podcast.
podcast
Check it
is
out.
sponsored by Me Undies and Real Dolls.
Me and
And real dolls. You'll never feel as good as you feel in the undies.
and Husqvarna pressure washers.
Yes, correct. Get the H before the H gets you. I don't know. I would have done great in ad sales.
Jody Lee says, I grew up in a trailer park and love The Ultimate Warrior too.
Hell yeah! Thank you, Jody. I love it. Let's chat wrestling.
Do you
One
have
day.
to grow up in a trailer park to become a wrestler?
it
No.
helps.
Blaze says Ric Flair all the time.
Woo!
Wait, Ric Flair all the
Goddamn right.
best.
Is he
All
dead
the
yet?
best.
No, he's not dead. He
He's
did have
No,
a-
Blaze, he's talking right now.
No, not Blaze. I meant Ric Flair.
Oh no, Ric Flair is surprisingly not dead yet.
Oh.
All right.
I was getting upset reading.
Are you?
How to wash your
Vaginal irrigator.
Yeah, how to clean your sex doll, and it's on this website that I'm not going to give its name out because I'm not going to help these fucking people.
It was
There's
upset.
no way.
Okay.
All right, so how do you clean it is the most
Yet
double
there is
question.
torture porn on my Amazon list because of Alexa. You're not going to.
No, we're just not.
Is
We're
that
just
what
not
you
gonna,
told your wife?
We're just not gonna
No,
plug.
that's what they put. Alexa, is torture porn still on my wish list?
Sorry, I'm not sure.
At least she's
Good.
not sure this time. Good answer. Good
No,
luck.
we
Told
were-
her to cover for
Goodbye.
you?
We just weren't gonna get. We just weren't gonna shout out the website. But we were gonna talk about how to clean it.
Essentially, anything that would give a real lady a UTI, that's how you clean the doll.
Pressure wash.
Okay, I'll do this. I got it. Yeah, after she said that, my confidence is back.
Yes.
Weird.
You're welcome.
So, no, this article focuses entirely on cleaning the vaginal, anal, and oral areas of your sex doll. For information on how to care for the other areas of your doll, read here, How to Care for Your Sex Doll.
There's like on an emotional level.
What other areas of
Yeah,
a sex doll are going to get messy?
A vaginal
The back,
irrigator,
the belly,
also known as
Fair
douche,
enough.
face.
Fair enough. Okay.
an enema ball, is the perfect tool for washing out your doll after use.
Oh.
To use one of these, simply fill it with soap and water and use it to flush out and clean the doll's vagina. For best results, this should be done immediately after you're finished with your doll. Yeah, right. That dude's falling asleep.
Yeah.
We recommend that your initial flushing with cold water, then switch to warm water and soap to sanitize. She was right. Neil nailed it. Vaginal irrigators are very expensive and easy to use. All that is required is that you move your doll into a place where water can drain out of her and not make a mess. Not make a mess? Like that's now you're going to worry about
put
this?
it in the tub. just tub it.
I just leave it out on the sidewalk or the deck or something. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's how you dry it after the
Yeah,
vagina.
that makes
Right,
sense.
right. Loofah on a-
Imagine one of them
Yeah.
hanging in like
She's sunbathing. She's actually
Wow.
drying out.
On a clothesline.
For extra cleaning power, we recommend that you also purchase a loofah on a stick. This will allow you to gently scrub the inside of your doll's vagina, anus, and mouth. And scrubbing will clear your doll of any residue left for use as residue. That's polite.
Yeah.
It is important that all residue, blah, 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 douching, whatever.
This
Handheld
is so much
shower
more
head.
work than just talking to a lady.
Right.
Oh, this is great. Squirt water bottle and buy on Amazon. The Gatorade.
You're gonna do it. You're gonna do
I
it.
can't
Do it
even
right.
see it on the webcam, but there is a Gatorade squirt
That's
bottle
great.
on
Yeah, squirt water bottle. Shout
Be
out
like the
to,
pros.
Yeah, okay. I'm finished. I'm getting. I got flushed.
there. Yeah,
Getting a little hot, huh?
that
No,
does seem
not
like
having
a lot
that
of work.
I'm like,
Wow.
that somebody was like, you know what? I'm going to take
Yeah.
the blow up one
Because
step
usually I just
further.
usually I just make her clean it up.
That's somebody's daughter.
Yes.
Wait. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Very gentleman.
That's Buzz Lightyear's daughter. Tim Allen was awesome.
Oh, watch the dog.
You know, from Toy Story.
That was close.
1, 2, and 3.
You are not a toy.
I'm a dad. Not a toy.
Dad.
Not a father.
Not a father.
So earlier, we were talking in the shed. I was thinking about like Trump wants to execute drug dealers.
Oh yeah.
I
And I'm
saw
like-
that.
And I'm like, only the ones that tell you it's dank and there's seeds in it.
Mm.
Like, I'm okay with killing those guys.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, this stuff is sweet. Why are there orange pills in it?
Those are Tic Tacs,
You
my
know,
friend.
You gotta go.
Yeah, that's fine.
He brought in 80 tons of cocaine. Yeah, but the guy with seeds pissed me off.
Yeah, 80 tons. Like, sweet. Do we
Whack
get
the
a
seed
deal?
guy. Whack the seed
He
guy.
brought in a
Whack
lot.
the seed
Whack
guy.
the seed guy.
What's he trying to move?
Like, you give somebody money, you don't hear from them for a month.
Whack.
Yeah.
Go after that guy.
Yeah, but chances are that's the coke guy, not the weed guy. Like, chances are.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because the weed guy stays in one place.
Right.
Like he's still at his fucking house.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I'm stealing the neighbor's Netflix. He can't go anywhere. I heard him say the code through the ductwork.
Wants up an ice cream cake. Sat down, planted. Yeah, that guy's got a bunch of crazy ideas. That old bastard.
Yeah, but that's one of the ones that they're likely to like push through.
I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't know. I'm an immigrant. This
Yeah,
whole
there's
like
no way
administration scares
that'll
me.
ever go through. There's no way that.
Yeah, this
Anything-
isn't normal.
Anything the guy touches fucking fails miserably. So, like, have at like,
I don't know. Ivanka's pretty successful.
yeah, that's fair. Oh, that was a pedophilia joke.
That was a bit.
Holy shit! And
And an incest joke.
joke.
Mm.
Wow, and you said it so nicely.
Thanks.
Wow, you're really good at this comedy stuff.
Maybe I should try it out sometime.
You should.
I thought you were
Give it
just
a whirl.
complimenting Ivanka.
No.
No.
She's a fucking monster.
Yeah, she's a baby monster.
She is a very smart individual, though. Anybody that knows 5 languages, you're smarter than me.
Yeah,
Start
Yeah.
there. You're
that's
smarter
true.
than me.
And she does she's very successful. You know what I mean?
I'm not dumb.
right.
I'm not super nerd and partial nerd, but
I was gonna
not-
say though, if you,
You
have
can
that
build
much
computers.
money,
You're not
yeah,
dumb.
that's true. I was going to say, if you have that much money to throw in education, like anyone can learn that many languages. But then I remembered that Prince Harry has like 3 A levels, and he basically failed like art, geography,
PE.
Yeah, it's good.
right? Exactly.
It's good to be the prince. You can fail upward in life.
Like I sort of know what a map is, and I can draw with some crayons.
Right.
£4 million.
Why do you think he went into the military? He's like, I can do nothing. Like, this is it. I got nothing. Right? He was
Prince Harry
I
seems
thought it'd
like
be
he'd be fun to party with.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
Yeah. That's why Megan, whatever, is all over that.
Merkel?
Yeah,
Is that her name?
She's like, I need to get back to my party roots. This is how to do it. And then I'm gonna settle down, and I'm gonna be a princess.
Do you think the queen is just like constantly shitting small, tiny little pellets? Like she's so mad about it.
Little corgi shit.
Yeah.
If
Little
anybody
thick boy
could,
shits.
if anybody could shit or not want to shit but try to
She
fart
probably
a full
does
turd standing up, it would be the queen.
I bet she
It'd
does
be the
that. She
queen.
probably leaves like little deer pellets in the
Yeah.
dining room and shit. Right? You know?
Something's right. Pick those up.
Queen. She grabs it.
Sorry, queen, what is that on the floor? It's my shit. Pick it up.
You have to have
It's a-
elocution lessons if you marry into the royal family.
What?
Class.
Lessons for what to talk good, innit?
Etiquette would have been. You can't say cunt every third word.
Cunt is one of my favorite words. I like
It's
to
a
get it
great
out
one.
nice and early when I meet new people. Because if
Yeah.
someone like
Drop
isn't
it early.
right, if someone doesn't like it, like they probably aren't going to want to hang out.
That was one of my exes.
And you wanna get-
obviously like worst words, and it wasn't
Yeah,
like
but
a
when
girlfriend.
you say it, it's
Yeah, yeah, I know. It was, she didn't like it at all. But it wasn't that hearing the word to her was bad. Then she had to retaliate against the person that said it, which made it.
No, that's just crazy.
Yeah,
That's just crazy shit. It's just a word.
That's why it's an X.
Yeah.
That's why it's an X.
That's crazy.
Yeah, her and Roberto almost literally got into a fist fight.
she probably
Some
would have
people would know
lost.
Roberto.
He's a good
Man,
boy.
I'm doing
We-
great
yeah.
over here. I'm a
We-
gassy baby.
Cassie, maybe. You and your man. That pulled pork. That's what did it. That's what did it. That's what did it.
Your gas mic, are you farting over there?
Just burps.
No, that's fine.
I'd tell you if I farted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm real proud of this shit. Except at work. I think that the people
Except
at
when I
work
shit a whole
must
turd
know.
in my pants while walking. Then I'm not proud.
No,
Yeah.
I'd be so proud that I
No,
proved
I'm gonna say
myself
no.
right.
No, I'm not proud. I'm accomplished.
Yeah.
There we go.
You would too. You would be telling people, random strangers, the whole thing.
I would want one of those like Xbox things to ping over my head, like achievement
Achievement.
unlocked.
Pooping pants while
You
walking.
level up at the
Full shit in pants while walking. Achievement.
Yeah.
Well done.
Hummy.
Yes. I do think that sometimes when I'm pooping, just throw that out there.
The food?
Sometimes
Because it feels like you just feel it brew and you're like, oh, come on, come on. What the hell is
does
that?
it help
Dragon
it
Ball
push
Z.
it out?
Oh, absolutely. That verbiage, kamehameha, just saying it, it has some release to it.
Oh, I'm gonna
It's-
try it in the workplace.
Yeah, it's.
Do you ever
Let us
poop-
record the audio. That's all.
Alright.
Just
Do you ever
only
poop
send
so
it to
bad
Calvo.
that the smell upsets you?
Absolutely.
I think of it as a festival shit because the smell reminds me of porta potties at festivals.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll happen. Sometimes like that.
I'm a lady.
You are. And a very classy one at that. To boot. Even.
See, I'm one of the individuals that have been to a bunch of those festivals, but also one time accumulated what my girlfriend at the time called the Devil's Eye, which was a massive pink eye.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And I had the Devil's Eye. Like you could barely see my iris and my pupil. It was
cool.
the whole. It was just bloodshot, gone.
That's when you go to a rave.
No, the fun was
Right.
once I finally like, because there was cars on it, and it was a festival, so I finally just found a car and looked at my eye. I'm like, holy shit! And I'm like, I gotta go to medical. Like I don't like I know what this is. I don't know what they're gonna do. So I went to medical and I walked up, and the guy looked at me and he like did a triple take and was scared.
Yeah, because you were the devil.
Oh
I
yeah,
can beat that.
You can beat it.
I
Go.
can absolutely
Yeah.
beat that. So I'm on my way to a festival, and I like kind of had a cold for a couple of days coming up to it. And my mother is an interfering bitch. So when I went to the doctor, she like came into the doctor's with me. And I'm trying to tell the doctor like, hey, like my breast kind of hurts. Can I show you? My mother's like, no, you may not. And the doctor's just like, it's probably just like the cold, like making your chest feel bad. And I'm in my friend's car on the way to the festival. And my tit is like radiating pain, but I was like huge pothead, so I was like, maybe it always feels like this. And so we get there, we set up, we go hang out in the campsite, we come back, and like I take my bra off, and it's crusted on the inside, and my nipple is like probably out to here, and I didn't have any band-aids, so I like get some napkins and like stick that down with like some tit tape that my friend have. And I'm like,
just
going to a festival, you gotta bring tit tape.
Like, this is fine. And then the next day, I was like, let's rage. And my female friend is like, you have to go to the med tent. She's like, no. She's like, you have to go.
The tit tape will off.
Right. So I get in this little like truck. It drives down to the med tent. I'm opposite a kid who has had a wasp sting his eye. So he had the devil's eye. I have an eighth of weed in my boot under like the arch of my foot. Yep. And I get into this med tent, and the lady's like, yeah, you have a breast abscess. I've never seen one on a nipple before. I can't give you any anesthesia. You can either go to the hospital, which is what I recommend you do. And I was like, this festival's just started. Do the other thing. So then she takes a scalpel and cuts my nipple in half and drains it. And then I had to spend every morning in a tent, like squeezing pus out of my nipple.
I can beat it.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Do you have animals?
I have 2 cats.
You have 2 cats. Perfect.
You're not going to beat this.
I don't know.
I'm so excited.
I don't know. This is.
Go for it.
Have I never told you that story?
No.
Okay. It's a 2-parter.
Okay.
First one is I'll try to make it. I'll try to make it very quick because we're getting short on time. Cat was an outdoor cat.
Yep.
Cat came home. Had like fur just missing all along its one side. Gone. Furless cat on one half of its side. 2 days later, softball.
Oh, you might win.
Softball. You can guess what it was filled with.
Cat fur?
Cat fur. Skittles. It was filled with Skittles and pus. It was Skittles and pus. Yes, I drained that cat.
Aww.
I scalped him. I drained it. I saw the insides of my cat at one point.
She saw the insides of her nipple. You didn't beat that.
I drained it though. I drained it.
All right,
So
you're both
sticking
Marines, but
with-
like she gets a purple heart.
Sticking
At
with
least a
cats.
purple nipple.
Sticking with cats, we'll see if we can gross her out even more.
Part 2.
This is
Part 2.
Look how excited I am.
is pus gross to you? Does it
I'm pretty solid.
popping zits, watching zits being popped?
Oh, I love watching that shit.
Okay, you may be hired. Nothing that bothers me. I'm kind of getting used to it at this point. I'm gonna break it right to cat acne. That's gross.
Is that a thing?
2 out of 3 of my cats recently, or month and a half, have suffered from cat acne, where I've been literally popping blackheads and giant whiteheads off my cat's chin on a daily basis.
I bet that's so satisfying.
No, it's good. I mean, it's a cat. They don't exactly want to be there, and it's their chin and their
Teeth are right there.
yeah. It's. I mean, my cats are cool. They. How
You
close?
can get one of those little devices that's like got a loop on the end of it. And you like.
Yes, I have one.
Fucking soldering iron,
and
too.
it's not. It's not as easy. It's easy going in with fingers, and or like a flea comb. That kind of just to kind of break it up. And,
Prison rules.
Yeah.
I still think I win.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but how close did I come?
Not even.
No.
No,
Not close.
Lots of
Not-
much like I'm dealing with animal zits.
No, if you had
Giant-
like
You had a
soft-
nipple thing.
Yeah, my nipple was cut in half
Oh!
at the med tent of a festival.
That was you
She's still
personal.
standing on the grass.
See, my only other festival story that
The
would
nurse
come
is
close.
sweating. It's
It's
like
still
90
third
degrees
part.
out.
Nurse.
Okay, let's hear
My ex at the time, we a mile and a half away from the entrance to a fish show in Maine.
Okay.
And we had some, I don't know, Roy Rogers or whatever. I don't know where the fuck we were at a rest stop, and no bueno. And literally we had to have an ambulance come and pick her up. And one of the last things I had to do was,
she farted out of shit.
well, I had to go to my friends in the car ahead of me and say, hey, do you have any like plastic bags or anything? And they said, yeah, here's a couple price chopper bags. And I'm like,
Oh, those are the worst sorts of things.
I'm like,
You
yeah,
shit right
absolutely.
through those.
And I'm like, all right, thanks. And so I go back to my car. No, none of these cars were moving. We were in these lines for hours at a time.
Fucking
So
goals.
yeah, so she had to go a
In the
lot.
back. Oh.
No, in the front, because it was a pickup truck and there was only a front seat. See,
You think
not only that,
douchebags would know that
I
there's
had
a
to-
good bag in a bag.
Yeah. so
But they're all
there was a picture of her after it was all said and done,
They're
running
good
into
bags
the
on both
woods that
sides.
were off to the side and dumping said bag. And that's when all my friends figured it out.
Oh, why didn't she just shit in the woods?
It was like my son story I was telling you guys earlier. There was
time.
no time, no energy. If you moved, it was all done anyway. So it was fight or flight.
Tickler.
Yeah, just
There's got to be a different
just tell me
route.
about it anywhere.
Oh man, poor
so-
girl.
Yeah. Load out.
So yeah, and then yes, we ended up at the hospital, and
I mean,
it was bad news, food poisoning, something.
Yeah, poison Roy Rogers. 100%. That was
Did
the
you still
culprit.
get to see fish?
Well, the interesting thing is,
No,
they
actually
played for like 12 hours.
they
so you
came-
get the
they
end of
came
it.
to the hospital.
it was a 2-day festival. It's a Make-A-Wish.
We heard this girl's not gonna make it. Yeah.
No, she just had the shits, man. She was in school.
She ate some really shitty Roy Rogers.
So quickly, yes, we spent like 2 hours in the hospital. Then we got carted back to the festival, to the medical tent. She was still kind of out cold. I didn't know where any of my friends were because I was driving with her. So one of my friends had to drive our car in. I at least had our tickets and stuff, but we still had to go get our wristbands. So you still had to go to the front and get the wristbands. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go find my way to the front, get our wristbands, come back so she's ready to go when she can. At least go get in our tent and pass out for the rest of like 2 days. So they cart me up to the front and they're like, yeah, go get your wristbands, get back in the car, and we'll bring you back. Sweet. Got there, got my wristbands, turned around, no fucking car. Gone. Just ghosted me. I'm like, you motherfucker.
That girl that let you poop, or you poop in her
No.
car, she ghosted you?
No,
I'm sorry, I was
no,
dancing.
so some
Continue.
random driver that brought me to the front
Oh,
gate to get a
gotcha.
wristband. So I'm like, great. So now I'm in the midst of 100,000 people. This was pre-cell phone. This was like 98, 99.
Oh, you are.
That's why you got to wear the same t-shirts.
yeah. Oh, I am. Oh, thanks. Call back there. But, yeah, no cell phones, but we had walkie-talkies.
Oh.
And I went on the walkie-talkie, boys, and chirped, GBS, GBS,
The walkie-talkie.
GBS. Yeah. And GBS.
Sounds like a dance troupe.
Yeah.
We are the walkie-talkie boys.
No, you so look like a cop.
But GBS responded. GBS is gay butt sex, if that's what you're wondering.
Oh.
But it's enough of an oddity and a thing within friends that they were listening.
Yeah, the
And they're like,
walkie-talkie boys.
And they're like, GBS? They're like, yo, Aaron? Yeah? It's Mike. Yo, where the fuck are you? We just got through the gate. I'm like, I'm at the gate.
So
Like,
you're
well, then
close.
we're like 10 cars up. I'm like, fucking A! And yeah, there were 10 cars in there.
Wow.
I jumped in the passenger seat. I grabbed a beer. I grabbed anything I could and went, you have no fucking
You had
idea.
been to the hospital and back, and they had only just
They had
gotten
just
in.
gotten in there. Yeah,
That's
it
wild.
was 2 hours. So or it might have been more than 2 hours. I don't know what it is. We are coming to an end of the show
Hey, thanks for
Very-
having me, guys.
very quickly.
Thank
It's been
you.
awesome having you. You're a
Joe's so
fun guest.
unhappy about the nipples.
Yeah,
No, that's balls.
I can't beat it.
It's shit.
The only thing
It's because you were just like, let's do, like, you're going to go to the hospital. No, I didn't. I planned for this. Like, do the other thing, like you said. And I do it. It's just
What's
like,
the other thing?
yeah, so you do the other thing, and you're just, all right, I'm out of the tent. I'll be back here at noon. We'll do a drain.
I like
See you
scars.
tomorrow, Susan.
I like scars. Fuck plastic surgery. Let's do this.
Oh yeah, there's definitely like a line
You got
down my
one?
nipples.
I mean, yeah, if my nipple was doing something funky, but I'm just staying home.
You could put an eye patch on one of your tits.
Halloween
O-
costume.
only one.
Black
Right,
food.
just one.
Just one.
Just one, the one with the cut,
Yeah.
the one with the scar.
Makes perfect sense.
I dated a
Because-
Puerto Rican once.
The areolas are the eyes of the breasts.
All right.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
I like that. It's like an old Chinese thing.
Yeah.
It's what my last fortune cookie said.
Alexa, open air horn.
Bang, 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 bang.
Thank you. No.
No one even stepped on you.
Yeah.
I
Dog,
think
okay.
Joe almost got it. That's all.
There you go. We'll play the horn again soon. What shows you got coming up? What do you got going? Anything?
April 7th, I'm doing Thunderdome. April 14th, I'm at Flightline.
Okay.
Oh, you
With
are?
you? Yeah.
Yes. That's fun.
Where is that?
We're
Around
doing that
here
together.
somewhere?
That's in Glenville.
Yep.
At TJ Slightline.
By the airport museum.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
We're gonna go. That's gonna be a fun show.
What day is that?
That is a Saturday.
That is a Saturday, and
Saturday.
it's free.
Yes, it's free show. So come out for that one.
Best price.
It's gonna be good.
Double build.
Mhm.
My cow.
Nell Shanahan. No, Neil Shambledram.
Neil
Shambledram.
Neil Shambledram. Corey David's on that show.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamy has himself.
Who else is on that show?
People.
Yeah, Heather Candela.
Heather Candela is on that show.
Yeah. So yeah, come out. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes. Jefferson.
Heyo.
Joe. Joe. I'm just moving on.
March 31st, I'm going to be at 35 Fennel Street. I don't know how to say this name. Skeneedles. See, I've heard Skinny Atlas, but they don't know how to spell that. That's how they
Skeneedly?
pronounce that. But it's a Native American word. It's big water. So I looked it up. So it's still Skeneedles. They didn't say Skinny
Skeneedles.
Atlas.
Oh, I thought you were just mispronouncing.
Yeah,
Schenectady.
March
So did I.
Every,
Oh.
every other non-native does.
Non-native.
First time I heard Schenectady, I didn't believe it was a real place name. I
Shanae.
thought someone was fucking with me.
I believe
Shanae.
that.
It's that odd?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super odd.
You ever look at it when you write it? It's fucking stupid.
SCHENECTADY.
Yeah.
No, it's just really
It's like the Mickey Mouse song.
SCH.
All right.
I can't even sing
No,
it now, but I can just rattle it off
Mm-hmm.
like that. Well, thank you all of the people that joined us on the Facebook Live feeds. And
Oh, hey,
interacted with us.
Also, come see me next Wednesday when at Professor Java. That's
That's
fine.
a good place. That's
Sorry.
a
You know
good
what?
show. It's
I'm
a good
blowing
room.
this show off next week because I just got dissed. I'm going to
That
Professor
wasn't
Java.
just. I thought you
I'm
threw all your
performing
stuff
there.
in with
No.
Phil and all that.
And then if not, I'm also going to blow up the show on April 11th
No, if you're promoting, if you're,
to go
you're
to
co-promoting,
perform at Funny Bone
you can
at 7 for 7 for Steve Rinaldi. It's going to be wonderful. So,
Yeah, that show he won't book me on. Steve, get me on your show.
hook it up. She's dope.
He knows. He
She's real
should know.
funny. Yeah, he knows. He should know. You're goddamn right. And fuck you, Grady. We're out.
Fuck you, Grady.
Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Pipedream on the Comedypipe Radio Network.
Bye-bye.
It's Comedy 3D.
Alexa,
Next.
tell me a joke.
Why do meteors prefer cold showers when they get home? They're always burning up on entry.
We'll see you next week.
I'm sorry I did that, everybody.
I didn't listen to her. I had to drop the mic out for the headphones after I said fuck you, Grady. I'm out.
Yeah, you didn't miss shit.
Everybody.
Hello, Bunny. Hello, Bunny.
I have too many ear